Welcome back to the David Pakman Show.
Welcome back to the David Pakman Show. A lot happening behind the scenes here. I'm so tempted to explain what's going on, but I think we'll have to save it for now. Make sure you are a David Pakman Show member. We're giving away the iPad in less than 2 weeks. Lewis, you are not eligible no matter how many memberships you continue to buy. You, of course, as a member, get the commercial-free podcast, the bonus show, access to the full archive, which is closing in on 6 years. It is hard to believe, isn't it, Lewis?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember when in that was your first show? I have it on my list of things just to check because I don't remember exactly when.
I don't.
August of 2005 was when the show started, but then it was just me. And I don't remember exactly when you came on board.
I really can't remember.
If somebody who has access to that archive wants to let me know when you first identify Lewis on the show, please tell me. A bunch of, or rather, 2 gay men have been punished, or rather, no, the people who told 2 gay men to leave a public pool have been punished. An employee at a public swimming pool in eastern Kentucky was suspended for a week without pay after telling 2 disabled gay men to leave, City of Hazard officials said. The suspended city employee, Kim Haynes, told investigators that the 2 men were engaged in what he called an excessive display of affection, and that he would have told any other couple to leave had he seen similar behavior. However, Haynes went on to acknowledge, "We don't tolerate that kind of activity around here," and of course he cited the Bible in an argument with Laura Killen, a member of the social service group Mending Hearts, which was overseeing the group. Killen told investigators the men were not doing anything inappropriate. What's your first reaction when you hear this story, Lewis?
I think some religious person, some homophobic person just wanted to kick 2 gay guys out of the pool.
One witness saw the men standing man to man, or quote, belly to belly, in the pool, splashing each other with water and pushing each other under the water. The witness also said he observed them hug each other at least one time, Lewis, and give each other a kiss. Perlman and Haynes were not at work on Saturday and couldn't be reached for comment. Meanwhile, a bunch of people are rallying in support of the men. The city also said that new anti-discrimination signs will be posted at the pool, as well as signs warning against excessive displays of affection. You know, I'm not into any kind of public display of affection myself, gay or straight or whatever. But it does sound like these 2 guys were, that doesn't mean that they should be kicked out just because it's not my personal preference, I think.
Right, right.
And you know what I've been thinking, and I talked to a bunch of people about this at Netroots Nation. We need to stop using the term gay marriage, and especially same-sex marriage, period, when referring to marriage equality. The term, I think, that is going to be the strongest moving forward. And again, not being gay, I'm only analyzing how this appears to me from the outside. Gay individuals, gays and lesbians may disagree with me on this, but I think I'm onto something here, and many others are too, which is that by referring to saying, I'm for marriage equality, period, you are making a much stronger case in the sense that you're not, when people hear gay marriage, they can point and they say, oh, gay. I'm against gay marriage. And by the way, forget about same-sex marriage, because that's what the problem is. That's what most homophobes have as a problem, the fact that there may be sex going on. So the last thing you want to say is I'm in favor of same-sex marriage. Who can say they're against marriage equality? And when you use that terminology, you're really putting those who are against marriage equality in a position of having to say, I'd actually disagree.
Right.
I actually disagree with that. So I think
you're absolutely right.
This is the way, Lewis. I'm for marriage equality. I will be using that going forward. Here's an interesting article.
You just have to hope that people don't start talking about animals and brooms.
No. And of course, that would be ridiculous, and that's a kind of a Bill O'Reilly argument, which couldn't be more nonsense.
Lots of people make that argument.
And many people do make the argument, including Bill O'Reilly.